Hello and welcome back to the episode of Bantz Lawrencia. How are you all doing? I hope you're doing great. For today's episode, I want to talk about Nollywood actress Halima Abubakar. I know I've been banging on Halima Abubakar for some time now, but I just feel the need to give you an update. Now, Halima has sued the Actors Guild of Nigeria, specifically their president, the AGM president, Emeka Rollas, for defamation, Listen, I don't even know. Let me just go back. Now, Halima Abubakar was indefinitely suspended from the Actors Guild of Nigeria. According to AGN, Halima has been spreading false lies or rumors about her colleague, specifically the married ones, talking about or spreading rumors to bloggers about their marital problems. We don't know if it's rumors because for them to have suspended her, I don't think they are rumors. But according to AGN, they suspended Halima indefinitely for tarnishing her colleagues' image, especially the married ones, saying that Halima peddle rumors, sell blog stories to bloggers just for her to be relevant. Or if she has an issue with somebody, she would reach out to Lover, give Lover the tea, and Lover will come and post. So people have always wondered where Lover was getting her stories or his story or their stories from. But AGN has kind of confirmed who the source behind Lover is. And according to them, it is Halima Abubakar, and they've suspended Halima indefinitely. Now, when this news broke, I actually went to Halima's page because I felt that she has to say something. Halima disabled her Instagram page because I think maybe she didn't want to deal. Maybe she was shocked, to be honest, because that's a whole lot of problems for one person to handle. Because Halima, as you know, she has been dealing with health issues, health challenges for the past, I think, for over 5 years now. Halima has been out of circulation. She's just returning back to the limelight, and this happens. But Halima has come back and she's suing AGN, especially Emeka Rollas, the president of AGN, for 30 billion naira. She said that they defamed her, that they're trying to tarnish her image, that everything that they said was wrong. So, what do you think? We're just still trying to digest this whole thing, because one of the major issue why Halima has been online, or why Halima has been MIA, has been her issue with Apostle Johnson Suleman. Now, Apostle Johnson Suleman is a very charismatic preacher in Nigeria. He is known for his flamboyant lifestyle and kind of dashing actresses' money, basically. Apostle Johnson, he's very generous, let me put it that way, to actors. So Apostle Johnson Suleman has sponsored a whole lot of celebrities and actors, especially, and actresses. And then Halima was one of his beneficiary. Now, before you could say Jack, Halima came out and accused Apostle Johnson Suleman of bewitching her, that since she broke off the relationship, that she has been sick ever since then. Now, people believed Halima because a lot of people who have dealt with Apostle Johnson Suleman has ended up one way or the other. We all know the popular case of Stephanie Otobo, who came out. She actually brought videos and received. I think Halima is of a different generation. Stephanie is much younger than Halima, so maybe she was wise or smart enough to, she was screen recording, screen grabbing, she saved the whole lot. In fact, she was the one that showed us Apostle Johnson Suleman's walking tour. She showed us his bola, basically. So his manhood, yeah, we saw Apostle Johnson Suleman's manhood, and Stephanie Otobo was the one that allegedly procured that from Apostle Johnson Suleman and shared that online. We all know how that ended, because Stephanie ended up apologizing to Apostle Johnson Suleman because, according to her, her mother was, she had so many threats because she doesn't live in Nigeria, but her family still lives in Nigeria, and they were threatening her family. At the end of the day, Stephanie apologized to Apostle Johnson Suleman. I think she was sued or something. I can't even remember that story. Since she apologized, I really don't even care about what happened with that situation. Now, Halima Abubakar, after she cried out, Lover did an interview with Halima Abubakar where she talked about everything that was going on, how everything happened, how she was in love or she dated Apostle Johnson Suleman, how Apostle Johnson Suleman promised to marry her. She was happy to be the second wife. She's a Muslim, so she's allowed to marry as a second wife, fifth wife, whatever the situation is. So she said she was happy to marry Apostle Johnson Suleman, and he proposed to her, but for some reason he decided not to marry her, and she was pained, she was angry, and then she had health challenges on top of the whole situation. She said she reached out to Apostle Johnson Suleman for support. He supported her for some time, but since she couldn't give him, trade by butter, basically, because she was so sick, she couldn't satisfy him, so he had to move on to somebody else. So that, on top of the whole thing, made Halima Abubakar bitter. She came out, she cried out. Now, we thought everything was okay because people said, Apostle Johnson Suleman, if this is actually true, you did bad. If it is not true, sue Halima Abubakar. Apostle Johnson Suleman sued Halima Abubakar, and a judgment of 5 million was granted because, it was a relationship. I don't think she saved anything because Stephanie was wiser. Stephanie has screen recordings and everything. So I don't think he could sue her because she had evidence. But Halima, on the other hand, I don't think she was, when somebody says they're going to marry you, and it was kind of a secret relationship. So she showed pictures, but it wasn't as sensational as the one that Stephanie sent. So people, I don't think if she goes to court, they will believe her that she had like that kind of relationship with Apostle Johnson Suleman. And one of her allegations was the fact that Apostle Johnson Suleman actually attacked her spiritually when she ended the relationship. So how can you prove juju in court? She doesn't have the evidence to prove that juju in court. So I think that was one of the reasons why she lost to Apostle Johnson Suleman. Now, 5 million naira, I don't think Halima Abubakar has 5 million. And the fact that AGN has added to the whole problem, she decided to apologize to Apostle Johnson Suleman. Maybe she didn't want to pay. She was suing AGN. It was so strategic because as she filed the lawsuit against AGN, that was when she apologized to Apostle Johnson Suleman. Now, this judgment happened over 6 months ago. Halima didn't say anything about it. But now that she's fighting AGN, I think she knows that if they use that Apostle Johnson Suleman's evidence against her, it is not going to go down well for her. So I think that was why she's trying to make peace with Apostle Johnson Suleman. But the clergyman, our pastor, says that people should stop her because I think people started blowing up his phone. I think Halima Abubakar on her own started calling him to apologize in person or maybe through the phone because she posted that online. So maybe she was trying to blow up his phone to apologize, and he said that he's not interested in any apology. That, in fact, that he will take it to wherever they are going to take it to. So people started saying, listen, you're a clergyman, forgive. What do you think? Would you forgive? Now, winning a judgment is different from finding you not guilty beyond reasonable doubt. I think what Halima couldn't prove was the fact that he used spiritual power to make her ill. Probably that was what she couldn't prove in court. So maybe that was why she lost. Because if she had just said, I had a relationship with this man, he broke my heart, and then, I don't even know what she will be suing for, but she lost, and then she's apologizing in the middle of the whole drama of her leaking Nollywood secrets to Lover. So what do you think? Do you think that Halima is responsible for all the salacious and sensational gossip we find on Lover? Or do you think that Actors Guild of Nigeria, AGN, especially their president, Emeka Rollas, is just trying to make an example because he said that there are other people that they're investigating, but Halima is the first person that they've had evidence against. So that was why she was indefinitely suspended. Do you think that AGN is right in suspending Halima Abubakar, or do you think that Halima Abubakar apologizing to Apostle Johnson Suleman just proves that, yes, she is guilty? Let me know in the comment section. Thank you very much for watching today's episode. Please like, and share. Thank you very much for watching. Bye-bye.